Here we are.
Day 8.
Day 8.
Christmas in July.
Yeah, there you go. Don't quite remember the tap dancing, but jazz hands.
You can jazz hands. Hi guys.
Hey.
It's Kim.
It's Reve.
We
are twisted
grapevines.
So twisted.
That's right. It's Monday night.
Now you know why we picked that lovely name.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was very much on purpose. So people watch for 5 minutes and they're like, I'm out.
Oh, wow. That or they're laughing with us.
Yeah,
So.
hopefully you're
One or
laughing
the
with
other one.
us.
Yeah. So, anyways, tonight's Monday, and we're bringing our new kit to you tonight. Those who were with us last night, we did this wreath right here, and it was built on a flock evergreen base, and it's really quick. It was
my favorite.
Yeah, and
Because
yeah,
it doesn't really matter what you do to a flocked evergreen base. It always just looks, I think, amazing.
It does.
I love it. We added a little bit of
we had 2 picks that we tore apart, and a bow and a sign, and that was it.
Yeah.
We put a little bit of the curls in there.
yeah,
But that was
some
it.
white and some gray metallic, and
Yeah.
just to kind of add
And it was
to
it.
the overall white and gray.
Cheryl says hi. We
Hello,
miss you.
We missed you. We love you. We missed you yesterday.
I know. So,
She's
anyways,
recovering.
she is. Those shows just,
Yeah.
they flatten
Wear
you
you
out.
out.
So
For just a little bit.
a little bit, but yeah,
Or a lot.
or a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots.
After
So-
the one last year
Right.
in Fort Worth, I
Yeah.
think I slept for a week after that.
I know,
It was-
and I had to go right back to work the next day. It was
Uh,
not
It
fun.
was a busy weekend.
Not fun. But we're doing a new kit tonight. It is a gnome Christmas wreath. And like I said, this is what we did last night. Here's our little gnome tonight. So
He's really kind of chubby. He's not
he is kind of
super-
chubby. He's not
super-
skinny.
He's in recovery.
He's in recovery.
Yeah.
And what's really nice is that his hat has wire in it, so you can like make it go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He
we
had to have a nomectomy.
gnome-ectomy.
So this is like you could do curls
It
with
looks-
this bag.
It looks like poop.
Yeah. It does. His little bag of sand has
Right.
been removed, but he's recovering well, nicely.
So Reve used the seam ripper and just went right in here and just ripped the seam open. And this was all in a nice little bag, all contained for you, and then just hot glue the opening right back. So that's
How you take some weight off.
yep, that's how you take it off, because you don't want
All of
weight
that.
added to it if you're going to be shipping this thing. So he's got little posable mittens too, which are
Oh my gosh, I love the little
I know, we didn't know it had
We
mittens
didn't
because they were
know.
like jammed to his side. So
Yeah, they
when
were
we
kind
saw
of
them,
under his little beard, and
Yeah.
when she pulled out his mittens, I about died.
it was so cute.
So cute.
And then want to show him the sign?
Cute little Christmas with Manomies.
That's right, with a little bit of glitz on it.
Yeah, we added a little bit of the glitter because I can't help myself. It's a problem.
It is a
It
problem.
is a problem. I
And
don't know if you can see
then
it
yeah, it's
under
showing
the
up
lights.
nice.
Okay.
So, and then we've got 4 ribbons here, if you can see those, that we'll be putting, that we cut 12 inches. I made, and I couldn't decide which colors to do, but look, I made lollipops on the styrofoam from Dollar Tree with the big stuff. Oh my gosh, they're huge. So we couldn't decide, and we haven't glittered them yet, but we couldn't decide if we wanted to do gray. We had to wait till we
Yes,
put 'em
that's the
together.
first thing she goes, which one? I said, I'm not deciding.
Yeah.
I'm not going to decide.
So, and I did the balls too because I couldn't decide if we wanted lollipops. You know, you never know until you're in it. So
she's in chenille hell.
yeah, when we start making it, and we'll see what we like,
I just can't stop.
and whichever one we like, that's what we'll throw in the kit too. So
yeah.
we don't know which ones yet. So
Yeah, surprise!
yeah, and of course Reve's got some of her snowflakes over here because you know
It's Christmas.
it's Christmas,
I'm
and
addicted to
you know
these.
we have to have a snowflake. So
At least one.
exactly,
At
right.
least one.
I know. So
So,
a little bit, yes. So
there are worse
anyways,
things.
there are. So we are going to do poufs, and we're actually going to add a little pouf curl thing on it too to kind of build this guy up.
We've
'cause
never
we
done
wanna-
them before.
Yeah, not here. So we want to just, it bulks your wreath up a little bit. So because these are big elements, we wanted to kind of bulk it up a
Make
little bit.
sure that it can hold on.
Yeah. So even though all this stuff is really light now, but they're big.
Still, yeah.
I'm gonna reach over
We have to
there.
have support.
That's right. And then we've got this mesh right here. And we cut these at 20, but since there's only 14 ties, you could probably cut them at 25.
Yeah.
And we got this at Sims, and it's a little on the thin
Thin.
side. So I would say cut them at 25. We did ours at 20, some are at 19, but yeah. Yeah, 20-ish. And then we also got, we have this pick too. We may add that one too. So got that at Sims as well.
Yeah.
So,
Choices.
yeah, we
We
get to
love
play
our
tonight.
choices.
All right, where did we put the wreath one?
It's right here.
Okay.
Already built the
Yeah,
wreath form.
there it is. Right.
So in your kit, you'll have a wreath form, and we'll include the chenille stems, pipe cleaners, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, there's a video on YouTube on how to attach these so that you can build your wreath form for your wreath.
Yeah.
Quick and
Alright.
easy.
Okay, so we're going to do 11 inches on the top, 12 on the bottom, and then like I said, I cut the poof curl things we're going to put on here at 9 inches. So I bet you I'm going to knock all that cord off.
I bet you will too.
I feel it.
Yes.
I'm feeling it.
So we're just going to knock them off over here.
Woohoo!
We should probably move him down too, so we can see what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
I'm just going to put these on the floor.
There we go.
Which means the sound effects.
I know, you got to have the sound effects. All right, I think that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
If it starts drooping, y'all let us know.
Yeah.
All right. So,
More
and I'm going to stab these too.
over here.
I know. All right, so lay this guy out, the rough edge. I'm going to just gather up here. I go about an inch or two in, and just gather it up. Okay, well, I usually cut it after I do it. So I look on here for 2 that are close because I carry it down to the next row. And then we're just going to anchor this guy down. And I tie the actual first one, so these are just some cut-off ones that I've twisted together. And I tie the first ones down. I don't tie the last one. I just tuck the last one. You can tuck the first one. I don't know. I like to start clean. Finish dirty. I don't know.
Like for martinis.
Yes, that's right. It's got some tears all over it. Okay.
They do that.
They do. And like I said, some people measure, some people count. It doesn't. It's going to get covered up with a ton of stuff. So
yeah,
it really doesn't matter.
I'm not too picky there.
Because when I count, it reminds me of when I used to have to work on my pours for what I bartended in college.
Oh my goodness.
I even got those sharpened too.
Yay.
I know. I got my
The eyelashes.
went up to exactly. That's what I thought of when I did it. So when I do poufs, I take the 2 ends right here and I tuck them and meet in the middle on the underside, and it kind of creates that poof. And when I'm pulling it, I try to keep those 2 rough edges down at the bottom as well. Let's see here. So Cheryl, do you have any more shows scheduled anytime soon, or was what? So I'm curious to know, was it well attended, or were people still being shy because of the pandemic and nobody came, or were they just not spending, or both?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that can't be both because they either came or they didn't come.
And they either spent or they didn't spend.
If they didn't come, they didn't spend
It's
either.
true.
So
This is true. It's hard to spend when you don't go.
oh, right. Because we're signed up for one in October, and I'm just wondering, because we've been toying with getting 2 booths side by side so we could do our wreath and wine stuff, and we're just kind of, it's like, do we do that if it's not going to be well attended? So that's like church.
This is crazy.
Open.
Yeah.
I know, finding Christmas wreaths. Oh, you got singing with that
I
one.
don't even know.
She does. She has one August 8th. Woo.
Well, another one.
Uh-huh. All right. So on this one right here, I just carry down right there. So first row down to second row, and now I'm going to go in 12s.
A little bigger.
A little dozen. I used to always get my students to see if they could count by 12s.
Ew.
Yeah. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't count by 12s. And I'm like, you don't know your dozens? You need to know your dozens. They don't know their dozens. But then again, you try and I would do memory quizzes. They had to learn, they don't know their perfect squares. And we use that in upper level math. You have to be able to identify like the number 49. You have to know that that's 7 squared. And it was amazing how many kids did not know their perfect squares. So I would do time tests with them, and they had to fill it in. And we had to do perfect cubes up through 8. They had to know their perfect cubes too, because we do all that in factoring too. Wow. What is that, teacher? But if your mind's not tied up with all that other stuff, and then it's free to learn the other level stuff. So that's why I did it mostly. Let's start doing it again here real soon.
You do. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I can't do timed ones though on the.
It's hard to do that online.
Online, yeah, that's gonna be tricky. I wonder if I can figure it out. There might be a way.
If there's a will, there's a way. But I was gonna figure it out.
Yeah, I think I might have to.
Sure, for sure. Woo! All that mouth. On a lighter note, what's everybody doing on a Monday
night?
Wow.
They're all probably going, oh, I'm so glad I didn't have her for a math teacher.
Yeah. Quite possibly.
Look at those babies ready.
I know it.
Sure, song.
It's not again. Goodness.
It's a happy Christmas.
It is a happy little. We seem to like it.
It fits our mood.
Yeah. This is fun. We enjoy it.
Yep. We need little hats with balls on them or something.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Cheryl. Oh, I didn't tell you about this. Okay.
Wow. Her eyes just lit
oh
up.
my gosh, I totally forgot I was going to have to share because I was going to tell you about it because I was like, we got to get this for her when we go visit her up and we do a pop-up in Oklahoma on her.
There you go.
There was, and I don't remember why someone showed me this. Okay, so I'm going to cut this 4 inches right here. I'm trying to remember who showed it to me. But their baby arm from like baby dolls.
Yeah.
And they attached a wire to them. And they go on chickens. So a chicken comes walking towards you. And it's got baby doll arms on it. Oh my gosh. It was so hysterical. And I just thought of Cheryl.
It's an interesting sense of humor right there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She
sold 5 t-shirts.
Woo!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there went a lot of traffic. Wow. Okay, so she's going for it. She's doing them. We've got that. We only have that one, and our big one that we had last year. They're still debating whether or not to have it.
But they really need to make a decision because that's a lot to get ready.
That's a lot to get ready for.
Yep.
Okay, so because this is a big wreath, and we want this to be really full to support all this, these are cut 9 inches. Now this is a trick Rhonda with Rhonda's Creative Corner taught me. So you cut these two, we're going to make a tube. And it's like, and you do this to build your wreath up. Yeah, so you're going to roll it about, that wide. You can go tighter or not. And I make like an awareness, ribbon type thing.
Just cross it.
Yeah, and you want to make sure your rough end is tucked to the back. And sometimes, you have to, you don't want to touch this as much as you can. And what was that? The pouf curl. This is like a pouf curl.
Yeah.
You can keep them side by side here too. I think that's what I usually do. But you can make these, I go about halfway is where I usually grab them. But just make sure this rough edge is tucked under. And we're going to open up a tie, and you're going to put it in.
Yeah, it just supports in between.
And you just kind of, this right here, you just kind of poof out and make sure your rough edges are tucked. And you get, so what you have right here is you have a poof and 2 curls. And if you don't get these right here even, you can cut that. So I'm going to just cut that. Sometimes I get real annoyed and I'm like, oh, and I have to be perfect before I jam them in. Yeah, I don't anymore. I just go for it. But, oh, Cheryl said her husband showed them to her. Darn. I was thinking I was being all creative. The arms on the chickens. I did. I cracked up. And I don't remember who showed that to me. And so, sometimes I put these just on the bottom. Sometimes if I have a sign that's not going to cover the middle and I want my middle covered, I will put them every other one on the top. It just kind of depends. So, do you want to try one?
Yeah, I will try. You mess it up on our camera, so.
Oh, there you go.
Pressure.
And they like to wiggle on you, so they really do. So you kind of have to have a firm hand with them. Like I said, the main thing you have to do is this rough edge. You just want to tuck it in under. And so you just, I open up my tie, and then I place it down in there.
Is that big enough?
Huh?
Is it big enough? We're doing the outside?
I'm doing the outside first. But you can put them on the top too, because I got plenty. I cut 14 of these at 9 inches. And there was enough mesh on the roll to cut all 14 of these and do the 11 and 12 inch poufs.
So that's nice.
Yeah, so what's really nice is you use up the roll.
Yeah. Just really what it sounds like too.
Yeah. So you can see it's starting to get a little bit fuller on this side where we've put these. And this mesh is, like I said, we got it at Sims, and it's
okay.
It's fine. It's not a Hobby Lobby mesh. It's not there. It's not that low. But it's not as stiff as some of the other meshes I've worked with. So, that's what kind of another reason why I wanted to do this. But I'll show you really quick. So this is how much mesh we had left after cutting 14 of these 9. So you actually probably could go, 10 inches if you wanted to on these.
Yeah, make them a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's harder. I think with the long, I don't know why. This one seems to be a little easier when you're rolling.
Oh, it completely is. These are a challenge to roll like this. And they, like I said, they don't ever get straight down at the bottom.
I'm finding that.
Yeah.
To be the norm.
And you just have to, I think we finished the bottom.
Did we?
Oh,
there's one more.
Okay. All right.
Are you doing every one?
No, I'm doing it every one.
Yeah, okay.
I'm putting them in every tie.
Okay. Okay. Yep. That's the last one.
But if you do this, I mean, it takes a little bit of extra time, but it does make it super full. And like I said, we've got big elements going on this tonight. So, Reve, you didn't ask me about my crazy Christmas shirt that I'm wearing tonight.
Oh, you know what? I would pug. That's so
No, it's not a pug.
Oh, he's a Frenchie.
He's a Frenchie. Now, I did have pugs, and so I have a lot of Christmas pug shirts, but this one's actually Frenchie. But I had to pick this shirt because Gnomies are ugly. Well, they're not that cute.
I was going to say they're friends with Frenchies.
Yes, and so I had to do my, I had to kind of go with it and
That's
made a blue shirt.
They're so cute.
They're ugly. That's so exactly. Cute. That's what made me think of pugs. You know, because pugs are so ugly. They're cute. They're so ugly. But yeah, we had 2 pugs. One was a rescue pug. She was the best. And Lucy was, she was a hoot. Sweet, sweet dogs. Yes, she did. She barked at you all the time.
I know. I was like, come on, dog.
She did.
You're sweet.
She would bark at you.
Be friends.
I know. Thought we were all part of the girl club or something,
right.
You know?
Let's all be brothers of the lodge.
Right.
Whatever that means. Every friend that says that. I don't know what it means.
Oh.
Sure.
Is that like sisterhood or
I
something,
guess,
maybe?
Yeah. That's all
Okay, look how full that thing is now. Can you believe it?
Already.
That's a little 14-inch tree. I know, I like the metallic too. Okay, so now we are going to put in ruffles.
Did we get all the way around? Yes,
Yeah.
I did. That's it. And I just happen to have one for you.
But see how in the middle right here, see how, like if you had a smaller sign, see how that fills in the middle so much for you doing that method? So, it's really nice. This stuff is shedding just a little.
Yeah. A little sheddy.
Girl, let's see here.
Like blocking. I still have blocking on my texture.
Right? Okay, when you decide to come to Oklahoma, let me check and see if her lodge is open. Ooh.
We both
Yeah.
got the mercantile.
Oh, that would be super. Okay, are you hoarding all the little fun clips?
Am I? Yes, I am, because I have them ready.
Oh, because you have them on.
Yes.
Woo! Okay. All right, so
If
we're
you wanna
very
demonstrate
pre-made
how to
some of
do
these.
it,
Yeah.
I did hoard them.
Okay, I just needed one. So,
Are we
I will
doing these
put-
every time?
uh-huh.
Okay. See? I'm trying to figure it out.
You were. Look at you. Okay, so cut these. Like I said, you could cut these 25 because there's only 14 ties.
Yeah.
And we're going to fold down about a finger width. Then you're going to roll 1, 2, 3 times. And then we use our fun little clips from the Dollar Tree. Get 6 for $1 in the craft section. And they make a perfect chip clip as well. Then you're going to ruffle up the
We're
middle.
not eating that, so it doesn't matter.
That's right. So you can put them in this way or you can put them in this way. We want them this way for the more of the curl. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And I undo my things because we've got a lot going in the ties tonight. So I undo my ties before I put these in.
Oh, that's true. I forgot.
Whoa,
Sorry.
look how cute this
It's already so
is.
cute.
So off to the races with the curls.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Curl 1, 2, 3. We had some folks on last night from Ireland, and well, it was the day, I guess. So it was like 10:30 at night there. Go ahead.
I didn't want to cut in.
No, you're fine. So it was fun talking to them. I don't think they have a lot of wreath supplies over there.
No, I don't get the feeling we did either.
I guess kind of like Canada. The folks in Canada don't have.
No, is that right? I didn't know that.
Yep. Something about crossing that border. They just, I don't know why, but a lot of people have asked about.
They don't do crafts?
They do, but they don't import stuff or something. I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah.
I would think they'd have their own stuff.
I know. You think they would have Hobby Lobbies, right?
For sure. Or, you know, the equivalent of.
Right. Girl, you prepping those curls got us.
Went fast.
It did.
Yeah.
That is sweet. She shared a video today. Did you share it on on Facebook, Miss Cheryl? Because I want to see.
I know. We'll get to watch.
Oh, how fun! So you said you told her to look us up for a tutorial. Who'd you tell?
And we appreciate you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Going for our YouTube channel.
I know.
Just need a few more likes and shares.
I've been uploading all these videos to YouTube.
Yeah, which is helpful. We're gonna get there.
We are. I need to put them in the groups and just say, go subscribe to my page. Help me.
Yes.
Ooh, look how pretty this is.
It's really full.
It really is.
Already.
And that black's not going to show up that much. It's going to be subtle once we get the ribbons and stuff on. But one of the ribbons is black, so that's why I kind of want it to tie in.
Yeah, it all coordinates. It's all
Oh, it was one of the wreath groups she was in. Fun!
top. And we did the pearls out this time.
Yeah.
I think the last time we did them on.
We did. We turned them under
Yeah.
to make it more of a ruffly.
This is pretty.
I know. It's looking really full and big.
Love it.
I know.
Almost done.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
So what were we talking about doing? Oh, tomorrow we're going to do the sign. Yeah, we're going to do the sign with a half wreath underneath
We
it.
haven't done that for a while.
Yeah.
Something different. We tried to break it up and keep it interesting.
Did we decide if we're going to do day or not tomorrow?
Well, if we're shopping for things, probably not.
We did. We shopped the other day and did a day.
That's true. That's true. It's, you know what? It's whatever you feel like you can do.
Okay, my day's coming open. This is my last week off,
Know
daytime,
it.
before we go back. And it's crazy. We go back to for our training. We report. Teachers report 2 weeks before the kids come, and so we have to go to training, and they call it our in our classrooms. It's a bubble. We have to go into our safe bubbles.
Oh my heavens.
I know. So even though it's all virtual, we can't be virtual at home. We have to be virtual there in our classrooms, which is fun. I actually miss my classroom, so.
Yeah, but.
And all my stuff's up there anyway, so except for the few things I brought home this summer. All right, so there it is.
This part is done.
Okay, so there's what all the mesh looks like in there. Look how big that looks. That is fab.
Yeah,
That is so
I
cute.
love the curls. That's so cute. Do you want to be the gnomes?
I'll be the gnomes. The
Let's-
gnomes. Okay, so we're gonna do the gnomes with the glitter stripe.
Yep. And I will be, of course, the snowflake.
The snowflakes.
With the diagonal stripe. And the gray and red.
Yay. Okay,
Everything's got to have a little sparkle.
so we cut these at 12. We dog-eared the ends. Dovetailed, not
Dovetailed.
dog-eared.
Dovetail, I knew what you meant. Yep.
There's a D word.
No dogs or doves were
No dog.
injured in the making of the tails.
Okay, and so Reveille flips forward, I flip under or back.
Yeah.
And so you just crimp it to get your middle and then pinch in the middle. All right. And I'm going to open and then flange every other. I guess I could have scooped this over for you.
It's all good.
1, 2, 3.
And
And roll it down under. And then we're going to fan them out.
on the bottom.
Yeah, every other skinny wide, skinny wide. And one of the gnomes sides will be upside down.
Yeah.
It
I
just,
know you hate that, but
I know, it
It just sort of worked out that way. I swear, you're able to type that so much faster than I seem to be able to type that.
Well, if you want to read them up, I'll type them for you.
Okay, we'll be here all night. It's gonna be Christmas by the time I get them tucked. I like them tucked too. I do the same thing.
Huh?
It just takes me longer.
Oh. Now, are you reopening them?
I lay them on top because I don't know why. I feel like with these, especially the long, I think it makes them, it pops them up a little bit.
Really?
I don't know. I think it's.
See, I think it's good.
You do?
Isn't that funny?
Okay.
Isn't that funny how we're both different?
And
She goes forwards, I go back.
You say potato, I say potato. Yeah. Tomato. Oh, but you don't say tomato at all because you like them.
I like them in salsa.
I like them when you give them to me.
Yeah. Like I said, I like them in salsa.
Yeah. Pasta.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a second on that one.
Yeah. Or ketchup.
Ketchup's good.
Ketchup is good.
Especially spicy ketchup at Whataburger.
Yep. When you can find it.
I got some at H-E-B.
Of course.
And
that's how I first found out that we didn't have it.
Yeah,
since we don't
so
have
we
one
have
of
our own
those.
bottle of it at home.
Yeah. It's yummy stuff.
Huh?
I like that stuff. It's pretty yummy.
It's really good. Especially on the French fry.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. We get ready to have to say goodbye to those too.
Oh my Lord. So true. Yeah, every time I eat my salad, since COVID hit me real hard.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Since we had fun at the first part of the pandemic, now we're paying for it.
So paying for it. Oh, so
it goes on so fast, and then it takes 5 times as long to come off.
To go by. So not fair.
So not fair. It was so fun putting it on.
It really was. Just wasn't really wasn't thinking about it too much, and then all of a sudden I thought, ooh, I don't know why none of my clothes fit.
My elastic shorts are tight.
My yoga pants that have never been to yoga. Never seen a yoga class.
Oh gosh, everything is tight.
Yeah. So every bite of salad that I put in my mouth, I just pretend it's, a French fry. Whatever. Dessert.
I think we're on the next row.
Oh boy, we're at the top already.
Let's see, where's the ones that are on top of each other? Here, these two right there, so put yours right there.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. That's okay.
But why is it stays on the weird stuff and you can't seem to get it to work on the stuff we want?
Okay, so when I do these, I fold them down about this much, about like from here to here. I fold it there, I fold it again, and then I tuck it under. So that's how I do mine. I guess that's what I'm doing for us. Are we Xing them up here?
I think so. On the top?
Yep.
Yeah.
So in the bottom you fan out, on the top.
So they all stick out, and then you make the X's on the top. It just goes in a little bit. It's pretty. Gosh, we're almost done with these too. This is really nice.
And I think you have the extra one.
Okay.
Yep.
Try to be extra.
A little extra. You're always extra.
Thank you. So you twist them?
No. So, well, you do the 3.
Okay.
You twist them 3 times. So like this one's longer than that. So I fold it down to kind of meet the other one. And then I fold it about this much again. So I fold the 2 together like that.
Okay.
And then I tuck.
Oh, I see. You're not actually folding them. Okay. You fold them down, but not folding them. Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't roll it. Some people like Rhonda, she rolls them on a glue stick or a pencil or something.
And it is cute for some of them. I do that.
I tried to do that. I just
depends.
couldn't get the coordination done.
I do for like Easter wreaths or like a little spring wreath or like a bumblebee wreath is kind of cute. I think it depends.
Oh, you can see them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I intentionally.
Right.
Yes. Otherwise, no.
Just tuck them out of the way. But I don't like to cut them off all the time because if we're going to be jamming stuff in there, I want to have them so they can hold.
You do
yeah, so they can hold the whatever we're putting in.
Alright.
Girl, that's so pretty. No, that's it.
It's really cool.
Well, I mean,
yeah. There we go.
Wow.
All
so
right.
there it is. There's our wreath.
Full and fluffy.
Amy says she's been working. Hey, Cindy. Okay, so Amy, I have to show you what I made for these. So I did, like this was done. Let's see here. I have to show you. So this, was done on cardboard, right? So that one was done on cardboard. This one was done on the Dollar Tree styrofoam. So we got those two. All right, now just wait. This is what I did earlier today. So there are those two different. These were done on styrofoam with the ginormous stuff. So look at those. Oh my gosh. They're huge. So
love it.
Yeah, we may use one of these. This was red and gray. This one's white and red. So we haven't sprayed them because we couldn't find our spray glue. Because my room, it's like a bomb went off in it. So anyways, when we find it, we're going to glitter these up too. So anyways, that's so fun. Just moving balls. I love it. They're addicting. You just start doing them.
You really do. You just got to be careful for the glue.
Okay, so those of you who just joined us, this is on our kit. This is the gnome you get. He has little bendy arms, and his hat has wire in it too, so it'll bend. Reveille cut open right here in this seam and pulled out the sand that looks a lot like something else. And it was a nice bag altogether. Colonoscopy, yes. And then you're a urologist, you didn't know it. So anyways. Yeah, right. And then just hot glued the opening back together. So anyways, we're going to put him on here.
Wait till he gets his bill.
Yeah, right. Okay, where's the sign? Where's the sign? Okay, so let's figure out kind of where we want to place everything. So we got the gnome here. Do you want this guy here?
Up on top, and then a big bow?
And then a big bow?
You know what? It can be a bigger bow.
It can.
There we go.
Because we got the wreath so big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, I'm impressed. He's super cute. He's got a little lollipop. I like that.
Well, that hole will it be big enough?
You might have to sew him on there too.
Yeah.
A few little stitches.
Yeah, that will have to do.
He's so cute though.
That's cute. Do we want that? We'll have to look at it when he's bigger. Or we can have the ball too.
We could stick the ball in there. I think we're going to have room since we made this so big.
This is really big.
Can you hold it like that?
But then you're not going to see your sign. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, you mean like this?
Yeah,
you're so fast.
I understand.
He seems like the T-Rex, or he can't. They can't see us. It's a really good thing.
You can't see this. It's really, you can't go to therapy.
Oh, no, they're so funny. That is a hoot. Okay. But yeah, I like it wrapped like that to put the.
I think it's cute.
Put the things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got to decide if we want the gray or the red. We may have to look at it up on the door.
What if we do the gray and the red because it's big, and then we do a red and white chenille ball?
We could do that?
Yeah.
Or you may want to do a white snowflake.
Well, we're going to do those too. Okay. Are you kidding? Really?
Is that show? I don't know.
I think it's cute.
I think
either way you can't go wrong.
I agree. I like it. And then, especially if you put the glitter on it,
Yeah,
it'll be really
we couldn't find the spray adhesive, so we will do that. We will make him glittery.
You know what I might do while you're doing this? Where's that glue?
Right over here.
Okay, I'm gonna fake it.
You're gonna fake it?
I'm gonna put it on my finger and just kind of put it there. So if you want to, do you want to do the gnome?
Sure. Does he look good right there? I'm gonna do it too, for sure.
Yeah, I would do it like behind the red stripe on his hat.
Okay. And one of his little rear. So, yeah, unfortunately, Mr. Gnome, he's gonna have to be a little bit hurt. So, Kim has this awesome awl that I can't seem to find. I don't know. She said she got it at Walmart, but I think
It was a year or so
a long
ago.
time ago. I think they've taken all their sharp objects from the store now. So the easiest way to do this, because we're just gonna get it. We're gonna attach a couple of pipe cleaners, spoons, whatever you want to call them, just like this.
You're just gonna treat them like a needle. You're gonna thread them.
Yep. I'm just gonna thread them back here. So we'll kind of go in the middle and just poke it through, kind of move it around a little bit.
You're having the
Move it
doctor.
around. I know, I do feel, and we're hoping this is going to work, because sometimes, there
Is it over there?
you go. Yes, it's underneath everything. Alright, so we've got this attached, and always just kind of twist it once, just to make sure it's on there. We don't have to worry about it. And then we'll do the same thing back here, at the top of his little hat. It's just felt. I'm trying to do this in camera so you guys can see it. So I'm on my tippy toes. Ah! I'm gonna stretch it out just a little bit. And we've got our other piece. And then we kind of gather these together.
It looks weird just yet because the glue is still there. And so you see some of the glue.
Yep, see? This one, we have to move this because I can't see. Sorry
Yeah.
guys,
Well,
I'll
here.
show you what I did.
Stop.
Alright, here's my holes that I made. Once again, I'm just going to kind of move them up and down a little bit. Pinch it in the middle, and then hopefully my pipe cleaner will be strong enough. There we go. Twist it. I always twist it just to be sure. And then that way we can attach him to our wreath. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
And he's lightweight, so
We really need the spray.
Kim is icing.
We're trying.
She's trying to ice.
Need the spray.
Yeah. And I have some too.
I know.
He's all set and ready to go.
It'll look different when this glue dries. It looks really weird without the glue
Oh,
dried.
I've already got,
I did.
She already did the cable mounts. I love these things. And of course, she attaches them first with the E6000. Just a little drop of E6000. And then she also does the hot glue so you can use them right away. But in Texas, everything melts. It just gets too hot. So to be sure it stays on. And it's secure. I'm going to grab 2 more cup cleaners.
Let's see if that works.
You know, something's
It
better
may.
than
It
nothing.
may not. We'll see.
Something's better than nothing.
And it'll be fine once the glue dries. It just looks
Right
weird
now,
without it
I
dried.
think it's cute.
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to do this one. The cleaners don't incorporate tonight. All right.
Haha.
We are ready.
Okay. Are you ready for the...
Yes. Ready to get that back.
All right. So
So
here,
good.
I know. There's where the...
The bow goes.
Right.
Okay. So the sign here. Whoops. And Mr. Gnome.
Or do you want it on this side? I mean, you go this way too. Do you want it this way? And the bow here?
That works as well. It's up to you.
On his hat, which way do you think you like it? Do you like it going that way out? Or if we had it the other way, it was going in. So I don't care.
I say whichever way we put it is where we put the lollipop too. So
Okay.
if it's on this side, the lollipop needs to be over here.
Okay. All right, so it needs to go that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we could still, I don't think I get to do a big bow, but I guess I am.
You're going to get to do a big one.
Yeah. See, this is really making me nervous because there's so many layers here.
Oh, to go through?
Yes. Bigger's better.
Yep. We are in Texas, girl.
Yeah. So, I go from the bottom and just kind of fish my way to the top. If at all possible.
No, I'm just going around the wooden ball here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's a nice way. Easy way to do it.
I always try to find ribbon ties whenever I can.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Make it go faster.
Well, and it's also sturdier.
That's true. I always just try to make sure I'm on the base.
Yeah.
So you look okay there?
Uh-huh.
I'm not to completely smash everything.
Oh, I know. I have the hardest time with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm always.
And you know what?
lift up
Because
a
this
little
is so
bit since it's
fluffy,
getting so big.
we probably could have done, I could have doubled the length on the chenille stems.
Oh, do you need some extenders?
Nope, I think I'm good. I got it in.
You got it? Okay.
But sometimes it's just kind of tricky. Is it too much? Too tight?
No. I was thinking it might be too loose.
I think he's lightweight.
Yeah, he's real lightweight now that you emptied the bag. We had his colonoscopy.
He had to have his surgery.
He did have to have surgery.
It's sad, but true.
But
He feels much
needed it.
better now.
He does.
He's all good.
He's been cleaned out.
Yeah, literally. Nothing left but fluff.
Right. But you want to do that because it lowers your shipping costs.
Yeah, it's too expensive. And there's no need.
Right.
You know what, on this one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to do an extender.
You're going to have to what?
I'm going to have to put an
Extender on it?
Mm-hmm. What, possibly?
You just twist them onto the end.
Mm-hmm.
I have another one if you need it.
Okay. If I can get it in there. Sorry, this is keeping for long.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, it's this side. It's weird, like the Christmas music.
It is. I wonder if it's going to jump over to the other thing like it was doing the other day.
Yeah. It's either a lot or just, I signed up for the subscription for our 12 days at Christmas just to have some fun music, and it's been a tad bit disappointing, to say the least.
On the royalty-free version.
Yeah.
So we don't go into Facebook jail.
Yeah, we don't really.
No.
Nope. Okay. Finally got it.
You got it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yay. Ooh, it's sticking there. Okay. And we pull our little ribbons out, pull them in the middle.
I'm going to scooch it over just a little bit that way.
What do we think?
Here he is.
Cute.
Whoops. Oh.
I know. You have to go the opposite way.
Should I lift this up, this corner down? It's really angled.
Okay.
That's why I kept like correcting it on when you were lifting it. I was like, oh, wait, that's not so. Okay, I'm gonna put this one.
Yay. I want these.
are. No, sorry. This taking forever.
It's all good.
I was apologizing them.
It's all fluffy. It's all fluffy. It takes us longer when it's fluffy, kids.
Right.
What can you say? That's cute. Oh, so much fun. I know. It's literally all over
Okay,
the place.
so are you going to work on the bow? All right, and I'm going to work on sewing this lollipop in this one.
Are you going to get right now?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. Alright, well, we have a few choices of a ribbon. First, we got to do a ribbon ones. So cute. Oh, really? You know what? I don't think I'm going to add him in this.
You can also
It's
use
super
the,
cute.
if you want to use the black and
I
white
think I will.
that we use in the
Yeah.
other kit.
I like that better because I don't think we're missing
Or you
the
can
lines.
use the dark black if you're doing it.
I like this one. This little plaid.
So I like that flower.
I do too. I do too. Alright, I think I'm going to make a 12, yeah, I'll do a 12-inch tail. So I measure my ribbon, measure 12 inches, and feed it. You can see what I'm doing here. So I measured 12 inches for the tail, and I pinched it between my two fingers, and now I'm going to make I think I can make a normal size bow on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm going to measure 6 inches, or I'm sorry, 12 inches, 12 inches, and then fold it behind, and then that makes a 6-inch loop. So I've got my one little, as I call them, bunny ears. I'm going to twist, I'm going to cut it, and I made my first loop. And we're going to do a funky bow, so I'm just going to go back and forth on my bows, loops, and keep adding to my bow. All the fun little ribbons. So I started, this is my first loop, so I'm going to make this loop on this side. So here's my tail. I'm sorry, what?
No, I was talking to myself.
But it's all good. I'll do that. Okay. And I'm going to measure out another 12 inches. Okay. And bring it to the middle and pinch. Go. And then I've got a loop on this side, a loop on this side, and then make a tail. And just keep going. Building up my bow. Move my tails to the back, loops to the front. And just keep adding. You're doing what you need to be doing. You look good. And I always make these a little bit longer, the 1.5 inch, just so we can curl them, because we love to do that. And I always make my 1.5 inch just a teeny bit smaller as well, because I feel like they just look a little bit better. So not a lot smaller, but just a little bit smaller. It just kind of gives the bow, I think, a little bit more dimension and interest. Put it here. This is like dance music.
I know, right?
Christmas. Which is fine. At least it's happier than the other one was. So is it messy? Yes. A little bit messy. Same thing on this side.
You think I should cut the stick here?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe.
Yep.
Should I do it on the next one? This one again. Because it's snowflakes, and I love the snowflakes. A little too much, maybe.
Do you want me to get, like,
I like this one. I think this is cute.
Okay.
I like all the white.
Okay, good.
This is perfect. I like it. There's some Christmas sticking together. Yeah, you never know. It all says Christmas, but it's kind of scattered together. This red. I like this red. It really shows up.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that pretty?
That red has been the best little purchase. And it was not expensive. I got it at Craft Outlet.
Even better.
Yeah. But it only I only saw it in a 50-yard.
That's interesting. Maybe because they know once you get it, you're going to be addicted to it.
Maybe. Yeah. I got it in that white too, the white with the silver dots.
That's pretty.
I love it because of it's so white.
Yeah, it is very silvery. It really pops. Okay.
Oh, Cheryl says, what am I doing with the thread? So I doubled the thread, and I'm up here. You can't see what I'm doing, but you'll see it here in a second. I'll show you. I'm attaching the lollipop to his. I slip stitched around his arm and then at his foot, so that way the
lollipop stays in place.
Yes,
it doesn't move around. It's a little
because I don't trust glue. Can you tell I have this phobia about glue? It's not a friend.
Not always.
In Texas.
Okay.
Or Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's just as hot there.
Yeah.
For sure.
My little boy, he's not little, he's 22 now. He's big. He's like 6'2" now. But when he was a little dude, it was our first trip where we actually stayed in a hotel. I was a stay-at-home mom for a little while, and anyways, we were traveling up to meet friends in Missouri, and we stayed at one of those. Yeah, just the regular ones. And they were so excited because they got to jump from bed to bed. They just thought it was, and there was a pool, and they thought it was the coolest thing. Oh, and they had Nickelodeon, which we didn't have cable back then.
Oh.
So they were in heaven. But whenever at school they would ask Jack where we were going, he would say, "We're going to Oklahoma." So that was Oklahoma to a little dude.
That's cute.
I know, Oklahoma. So anytime I think of Oklahoma, it's Oklahoma.
That's cute.
Oh, hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hi, Lisa. Thank you guys for being with us.
Reve is making a bow right now for, this is actually a wreath kit that we're doing. So,
for gnomies.
It's a gnome Christmas wreath, and she's doing the bow. We just built we put the mesh on and the sign and the gnome, and I made one of these lollipops using the giant chenille, the big chenille, and Dollar Tree styrofoam. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I painted a wooden skewer, and I jabbed it up in there. And the one I actually put up here, you'll see in a minute, I did it in gray and red. So, and then we have the balls too, so we don't know if we'll use those. Very Dr. Seuss looking.
That's what Sam said.
Yes. Girl, that's so pretty. Girl, your bows are always gorgeous.
All right.
This is a song we recognize.
I know, right? I was just gonna say that when you were talking, I was thinking, oh my gosh, we could actually sing with this one. Some of these have just been really interesting songs.
Isn't it funny which ones don't have royalties on them, though? I think that's why we don't get to hear very many that we...
No.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently that's a thing.
Look how pretty it looks now with the glue.
Oh, I love it. See, I think just glitter just makes everything better.
It does.
Oh, yeah. Girl thing. I feel like, okay, got 2 reds. All right, and I'm just going to put this guy on the top. And I think I'm going to do him a little smaller. I think I'm just going to do one of these little dudes.
You just got your yarn in. Oh, I'm excited. I still haven't gotten my latest order in. I need to probably follow up because it's been before since I showed y'all about it. So maybe my colors were back ordered or something. Yeah, I don't know, but I need to find out because I was thinking about that the other day going, I ordered some new colors and they haven't come in.
Just yet.
Yeah, so maybe, I don't know. I need to find out. Well, you'll have to play because, like I said, I want to, and I got some, the other night we did the centerpiece. Oh, go ahead and show them that.
Oh, well, that's okay. And then after you get all of your water bows, I left my finger and pray. I did my cross tie correctly, or the zip tie, sorry.
That word.
That word, zip tie, that word. Okay, and then I pull pretty, tight, but not all the way tight, because I want to add my chenille stem, thank you, to the back. So if you get it too tight, you can't really slip it in there, like I'm not doing right now. Here, let's try this way, Ruby.
I know where you have to like squeeze really hard.
Yeah. Okay, and now I will really, really, really tighten it up.
And then you get to start fluffing.
And then I start fluffing.
Huh, she got the basic red, white, and black. Huh, I don't know. Well, I was going to show you, I don't know if you saw, and I'm going to slip this in right here, when we did this centerpiece, but I actually made this lollipop on cardboard with yarn I got at the Dollar Tree. It was on an end cap at Dollar Tree, and did that. And I got like a purple and the chartreuse green, a yellow.
Colors.
Yeah, really bold colors. They had some muted colors too, but I wanted the bold ones, and I thought the bold ones would be pretty for, especially the green and purple I wanted to do for Halloween.
We'll find a use.
Yes.
There's a way.
Yeah.
To use it. We will. You will.
Girl, that's so pretty.
Alright, here's our bow. Of course, I still have fluffing to do, for sure.
Your favorite.
My favorite. But I just added the center, put the little gray in the center would be kind of cute. So, alright, and we'll just add this to our already large wreath.
Okay, I'm going to lift it up so they can see what we got. Yeah.
Yeah, I went through it last time. I'm not gonna fight this time. I'm not. Thankfully, all the extra ribbon for
The extra mesh.
That's the word I was looking for. That really helped.
It did. It made it fuller and a little bit bulkier, and yeah, because that mesh we got in just wasn't super heavy.
Not really.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed.
Yeah, but you would never know. Okay.
But that's a trick that Rhonda had taught me whenever you need it to bulk up a little bit. You make those 9 to 11 inch, those long curls.
Yeah. It's large glory.
It looks so cool.
I need to go back and dovetail the ends, to finish everything off. But
right.
just to get it up so we can see it. That's right. Pull everything down to the center. Sometimes you make your hands like this.
Right.
I love that ribbon.
I do too. It's just simple.
It's a pretty red though.
Yes.
All to the friends.
They are. They're partying.
Here and there.
They're having a party.
They are having a party, and of course you got to spread them out. So it'll take a minute for me to go back and puff all this, but you know, I'm just gonna try to put them all evenly in there as best you can. Yeah, without knocking the wreath over.
All right, so what I did with the gnome over here was I folded his arm over, and I took my thread that I doubled up, and I just wrapped it around. I sewed it into the arm and around and around and around. I did that probably about 10 times. And then I did it right here to down by where the body meets the foot. And so I did it in these two spots right there. So right here, like I said, wrapped his arm and then sewed it kind of in the elbow. And then I did it here where the thing, and then I shortened my stick too because it was really long. It was, you know, like that long. So, and in a minute, I'll let you see, I put the glitter with the, it's now dried, the glue on there with the glitter, and it's really pretty. I know, I would much prefer using the spray adhesive, but it worked doing that.
But you know, in a pinch, it really works.
Right. And you know, if you didn't want to use a lollipop right there, you could put a ball or something on his hat too.
That's true.
That's what we did on the we glittered up the sign because it didn't have glitter and Rebecca. She's like, it didn't have glitter. It didn't have glitter. So we put some glue and the glitter up on the sign too, so they all have glittered balls on their hats. So yeah.
Everybody has an ample amount of glitter.
Sure, want the Dollar Tree, weren't they pretty? The ribbon and stuff, I mean the yarns. Let's see here, yeah, so if you're at the Dollar Tree, this is what it looks like. It's not a big one, and you have to keep it tightly twisted because it'll try to untwist when you're doing it. But it does a good job, I think. So it's like right there. So, and like I said, I got, what colors did I get the other day? I don't even know where they all are.
We got quite a bit of things.
Well, I got the red and the green, and then I also got the purple and the bright yellow. So I thought the yellow would be pretty. I just thought it all be pretty with Halloween. So, and then Christmas, the green and the red. But the red's a real bright red. It's really bright. I like it. Okay, woohoo!
Yay!
All right, so I'm gonna scoot this up a little bit closer so they can see what I did on the hand. Yeah. All right.
I'm going to start putting snowflakes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And that was someone had asked the question. Who was it? Cindy says, will Reve use snowflakes?
Reve will.
That is the question.
Reve has to use snowflakes.
Let me see. Let's see here. There we go. All right. So let's see if I tilt it down. You can see where I like sewed it right there. And then there it is.
He's so cute.
I sewed it as well. So that's kind of showing you what we did.
He's on there.
Of course she's got to use snowflakes.
Yeah.
She really wanted to. There's some real faint snowflakes right here. And she's like, Kim, you can't see them. We've got to make glue and glitter them. And I go, well, you want to sit there for an hour and do that? And I think she probably would have.
Yeah,
right?
I would have, but I didn't give myself enough time for that little project. But yeah, there's some just faint three little snowflakes. So I did the second best thing I could think of in a pinch. I put glitter on all their little hats and the little balls on the end of their hats. Yep. So he's so cute. I love him.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to see a snowflake right there. Because I think he needs a snowflake under his butt. Because don't we all? Really?
We want to sit on one. So
It's cold.
I know.
With proper insulation.
This is true.
You know?
So we got this sprig. This was an interesting sprig. We got this one at Sims. And when we first got it, these are actually chenille stems twisted. And I was a little, at first I was like, And after we played with them, she's convinced me that they were, I actually got them for the snowflakes because I'm always trying to impress Reve with snowflakes.
And I'm always impressed.
If I could show them, then I'd go, hey,
Yep.
look what I bought for you.
Little twiggy balls.
And then I like these because I like the white, the sprigs.
We have to use the whole thing.
Yep.
For sure.
And Reve has taught me this. I used to always think you had to use those kind of all together. Nope, you don't. I don't think you ever leave one together.
I don't know how I started doing that.
I don't either.
You gotta space stuff out.
Yeah.
You gotta work in your groups. If your triangle, remember
your triangle. Yes, I love when you talk about triangles.
Or the math whiz.
I love when you talk about triangles.
Yeah.
Unless it's in the month of November, December, when that's all I talk about is triangles for my groups. My poor students. I know. You would never think that there's that many things to deal with triangles.
Apparently, we were all wrong.
Yes.
Who knew?
Who knew? Who wants to know?
I wasn't going to say that.
I know.
I really wasn't going to say that.
I know.
Yeah, so I will go back in and twist these in the twist ties, which is the other reason why we don't cut them off. I know some people do cut them off, but we don't. We like to, because you never know where you're going to, put stuff in. So, but just for now, and I'll also go back and hot glue after I've got the moon, but just to give it, a chance to be in there.
To be seen.
To be seen. And I like to place stuff first too, and because sometimes I leave it there and sometimes I don't. You just never know. So when you glue it in, you're sort of committed. So that's always, you just have to think about that. And then if you don't glue them in, you don't have to. You're not committed. So.
This is another really big leaf.
We've been doing that. Have you noticed?
I have noticed.
We have a type.
We do. We think it's going to be small, and then it ends up a huge one.
I know. We're like, we don't have enough room for that sign.
I know. I was terrified that because they were such big elements, the sign and the gnome. I was like, we'll do a small bow, and we'll do.
Yes, please, thank you. I can't see over there. I'm not sorry. This is going to look so much better when we go back and dovetail, but just for now to preserve some time. So since we did this one here, I think we need one more big one.
Of course we do.
Of course we do.
Of course.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, of course.
I can. We have to do some whimsical.
Yes, we do.
Of course.
And that just makes me so happy when you talk with math like that.
I'm so happy that you're happy. That's totally
I know when you were saying it.
Yeah. Totally where I was going with all of that. This one's too far. But it's fine.
Then we can bring it down some for you.
Like I said, that's why I like to be able to twist stuff around the chenille stems. And then you can cut them off after you glue them. So, there you go. What do you think about that right there?
Yeah, those are green.
They go with everything. Yes. I know you kind of can't super see this guy.
I know you wanted it to
just kind of, just
I was putting it in
shooting out a little bit,
yeah.
kind of adjacent to each other, and then we can put these little fun things in there too.
I know you love doing that too. And see, that was something I never did either. I never
Really?
put no. because that was.
The bow needs a little love too.
No, but that was part of odd. I don't know.
Yeah, because you never put any work or thought into your bows. Okay. Let me do this. Smaller. Yeah, I know. The dovetails. That'll happen.
I need to put the centerpiece and yesterday's in the.
Oh,
that's
in the
a
store.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. Let's see here. I do need to put in too. If any of you guys are interested in this kit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be available.
I haven't put it in there yet, but I will. It's in the morning.
It'll happen. Maybe not. We'll have to play with these guys a little more.
Yeah. Do you want one up top?
Yeah, let's put something up here. If you can, that'd be great. Let's stick this guy. Wow, that bow has a lot of tails.
I know.
A bunch of tails.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun.
You like that?
Uh-huh.
Smash all these little ribbons. That's cute. There you go. Well, you could be surprised. You never know. Just look for somewhere. We'll have to figure it out. We'll be able to. He's cute.
It really is.
Okay.
But here we go. Keep some mesh back here too to keep this, what you call it, the lollipop.
Yeah, that's
centered
true.
more.
Yeah.
You may have to put a piece of mesh back there.
That's a good idea. All right.
Okay.
Another big wreath kit.
Woohoo! There it is.
I think he's kind of cute. All right. Pepper and glitter.
Oh my gosh.
What's that?
She said that there was an Etsy glitch, and like if you charge $8.50 for shipping, it would move the decimal and charge $850. Oh, whoa!
Wow.
So I guess $1,500 was what it cost to ship.
Wow.
That's scary. Oh my gosh. Huh?
I hope they corrected that.
I hope they did too.
Surely they corrected it.
Have any of you guys done the video uploads? I've done it for 2 of ours now. So that's been interesting to do that. Yeah.
They look good.
They do look good.
Yeah.
But I put all the 10 pictures too. I still do all the pictures and then I do the video too.
Yeah.
So in case someone doesn't,
Back it up.
or in case it glitches or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. So that's what we're doing. But I think he's so cute.
I think he turned out pretty cute.
I think so too.
I like him.
I do too. He's super cute.
Yeah.
Yep.
He looks pretty happy up there. He's lighter. These little mittens. Oh my gosh, I love these. So good.
I don't know if they shoot that much. But there they are. They're a lot of fun.
They're pretty
So
cute.
this is day 8.
Day 8?
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh, of our 12 days of Christmas.
I know. So we got 4 more to go.
Yeah, this has gone by fast.
It really
When we
has.
first, like I said last night, when we first started talking about this, we're like, oh my gosh, what all are we going to do? But
Right.
now we actually have more projects than which we'll get around to, just probably in October, November. You'll still see some more stuff.
I know, 'cause we got to start hitting fall and fall and Halloween.
Tons of Halloween and fall things
On my
to show you.
All my last year's stuff is like going out the store. I got to start stocking it back up.
I know.
So.
I haven't added anything to my Etsy store, and especially since we started this, I haven't touched. I haven't even looked at my Etsy store.
No, it's been bad. So we got to get that going. But we are going tomorrow. We're doing a sign with the half wreath underneath it. So that's tomorrow's project. We haven't decided if we're going to go daytime or nighttime yet. I guess it kind of depends.
Probably do day. Maybe earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Let's do earlier in the day.
Maybe 2.
Oh, that is earlier in the day.
Oh, would you
I
rather
figured we'd still be shopping, but sure, we can do that.
Or we could go 4. Would you rather
4
do
sounds
4?
good.
Wanna do 4?
Let's do 4.
Let's do 4.
That's kind of in the middle
Okay.
of the day.
We'll hit 4.
Ish. We'll do 4. And that way you guys are bored at work. You can just watch us and stuff.
That's right.
Santa's not coming to my house this year. I'm sure he's not. I'm not going to bring me any
Santa's already
snowflakes.
here.
Santa is already here.
That's
Well,
right.
we're the designated elves.
That's right.
Yeah. We're the DEs. The DEs, not the DDs, but DEs. Designated elves. Yeah.
With glitter and snowflakes.
And we can drive.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, our sleighs.
Uh,
My sleigh needs to be washed.
Yeah, our sleighs on our grass and
Yeah.
asphalt. Yeah. Oh, Sam says 30 days of Halloween.
You know,
Hard pass on that
that's
one.
probably going to be a little harder.
Yeah.
That's going to be a little harder to come up with that one. There's only so much you can do with ghosts. We could probably think of some witches.
Oh, I think we could.
Spiders.
I think we could do
bats.
And potions. Remember that potion sign we saw that was so cute?
Sam.
That was really cute. I know.
Sam.
And the owls.
I bet we're going to think of
and
this.
ravens and cats.
And Frankenstein. Dracula's.
Dracula's.
Witches. We said that probably. Ghosties.
Yep, we could do it.
It's true.
We could do
We'll come up with some things, I'm sure.
I know. Anyways. All right.
Days of Halloween. He's an instigator.
So, keep doing your lollipops and the fun balls.
Let's not forget the balls.
That's right.
You gotta have the balls.
I know, right? And yeah. And we'll see you tomorrow.
It's like, oh, please don't say anything else. Just turn off the computer.
I know it. Well, we were having fun with, the colonoscopy.
That was true. We're still recovering from the
right.
colonoscopy.
So from the gnome.
I mean, that's all for that little elf.
I know that was a lot.
That's a big bag of stuff.
That's right.
There.
So he's a plump little guy.
He's a little less plump now. So. Oh, look, and we're back at our Gaelic again.
Oh, we are.
We're back at the Gaelic holiday. So we always seem to end on that
we
song.
do. It's kind of weird. I know. So we do our little shuffle.
Clogging.
Anyways, yeah. So tomorrow, 4 o'clock, gonna do the sign with the half wreath. So.
Which is fun. If you've never done those
done one,
it's an education.
That's another addicting thing too.
It
when you
is.
start seeing ginormous signs. Oh, I could do that with it.
Yeah, do you do that? You buy a sign and you're like, that's so pretty, I love this, but I have no way that's going to fit on any kind of a wreath.
Or
so.
you order it online not knowing how big it is.
That's me personally. And it shows up and you're like, well, there's
Yeah.
another from my pile I'll never use because now I can't use it. So this remedies that for you.
It's
So
a good trick.
it's fun.
Yeah.
I'm really super budgie. It's amazing what you can do with a whole
Yeah,
punch.
Dawn with Reese by Dawn taught me that one.
Thank you, Dawn.
Yep. She was doing it on the trucks, and I was like, I had a sign that I needed to do something. And I went, I wonder if I could do it there too. And sure can. It works.
There's a will, there's a way with Miss Buckmeyer.
Yep, gotta figure it out. All right. So, well, thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Oh, Sam says we could do a Chucky too.
Or an it.
Oh my gosh. You know my brother would love the Chucky. So him and Kyle. Woo,
And
yeah,
then
that'd
what's
be
Jason
scary. Oh.
with the mask.
Oh, and what's the one Friday Nightmare on Elm Street with the knives? Yeah.
The mask.
I think we could do 30 on Halloween.
We probably
could.
I'm not going to sleep tonight. Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, appreciate that, babe.
It's probably...
All right, so tomorrow,
tomorrow at 4 o'clock. We've got something new.
That's right.
We haven't done this yet before. We've done it one other time, but now this will be the first time for you guys for the 12 days of Christmas. Trying to mix it up for you guys. Keep it interesting.
Yeah, new ideas, new things to try. So if you can't join us at 4, catch us on the replay.
And share and like and subscribe and all
stuff.
that fun stuff so we can get our YouTube with a name instead of letters and numbers
That's right.
big.
So. We're getting there first.
Yeah, you guys are so awesome. Thank you
did
for
you
your
know
help.
we hit over 1,000 on the followers?
No!
We hit it.
We did!
We did! I know!
Right.
So thank you guys for sharing.
Thank you. We so appreciate you guys. Thanks for always being with us and coming back to come read with us.
That's right.
We appreciate you.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow,
Okay.
guys. Have a good night. Love
Good
you
night.
guys. Thank you.
Oh, Max said hi.
Hey, Max, we love you.
Yep.